Hello everybody in Motosumo land. I am your spin guide, Steve Klintberg-Nodge, co-founder of Spin for Life. We are a charity fundraising initiative that over the pandemic, thanks in large part to Motosumo, we raised over $240,000 for a major charity. Our next fundraising initiative is going to be kicking off coming up shortly, but for right now, we get to have fun with you every single Monday, live on the bikes here on Motosumo and everywhere around the world, which is fantastic because Spin for Life, our entire thing is simulating a journey around the world where we clock the kilometers that each of us spins and we use that to track our progress around the globe. 40,072 kilometers is our goal, the circumference of the Earth at the equator, and every single hour of our main event is themed to a different portion of the globe. So hour number 1, we go across Canada, hour number 2, down through North America, then South America, all the way through Antarctica and Oceania, Asia, Central Asia, across to Africa, and then today, we're gonna be getting a taste of the second portion of our final hour journey through Europe and the Arctic Circle, connecting ourselves back to our starting point in Canada. In today's 20-minute class, we're gonna have a little bit of choreography. We're gonna be spending some time with some high RPMs, high cadence, and doing some things with some pretty heavy resistance. So, those of you who joined me for the 15-minute class that preceded this, fantastic, you're already warmed up. Everybody else, we're gonna be kicking this off in about 10 seconds here when we get joined by everyone on the desktop version of the Motosumo app. Hello everybody! I am your spin guide, Steve Klintberg-Nodge, kicking things off here, having a whole lot of fun with you every Monday on Motosumo. Now, we are going through Northern Europe and the Arctic Circle today. So even though there are some parts of this 20-minute class that are gonna be pretty self-guided and pretty fantastically chill, if that's what you want, right now, we're starting with some heavy RPMs, so low resistance right now. Level 1, flat road, that's all we want. And kick up the pace on those pedals. Can you get yourself up into the 100 zone, even into the red zone at 110 and above? Low resistance, but I want enough on that wheel that you are not bouncing all over the place, your joints aren't feeling it every time that you rotate. No, I want you to be nicely supported. But come with me up into the red zone, above 110. Don't go above 130. Nice and chill here, right at the beginning. Can you hit 115, 110, 120, 125? Level 1 resistance, it's warm-up time. Trying to bring some heat to these wintry roadways in Northern Europe. Beautiful. Oh yes, and if you are firmly in that red zone right now, add a little resistance. Not a ton, but just enough. Love it. Start feeling that beat. Start pedaling to that beat. Use one of your legs to guide yourself on that beat, the upbeat, the downbeat. Right now, I'm guiding with my right. As the song chills out, add a little resistance. We're in warm-up zone here for the first couple of minutes, but we still have 18 minutes ahead of us. So, get nicely warmed up, and we're gonna be boosting along. Keep that red zone pace, that level 1, very low level 2 resistance right now. Extend your spine, shake it a little. Make sure that you're trying to create some space in between the tops of your legs, the quads as they come up on each pedal stroke, and then your belly, your core. Give yourself enough room to breathe. You may need to adjust where your butt is on your saddle. You want the sits bones in your butt to be on the widest part of your saddle, nicely supported. Keep going there. Give me a little bounce. As you pedal along, do these micro dips. So, elbows soft, elbows back, like you're doing a tricep press down and back up. Down, back up. Elbows wide enough that your knees track inside of them. Nice. Once you've got that groove, Start doing it to the beat. Beautiful. Love it. All right, add some resistance. Come out of the saddle. Add resistance again. That's nice. Our target for this segment, I want you to be hovering around 70 RPM out of the saddle. So if you were in the saddle, you slow pace. But right now, it's going to be a little bit toasty as you're in this body position. Find the right spot for your hands, bring up your pace, elongate your spine, give your legs some room. That's awesome. Aiming at 70 RPM as we go through this blizzardy but sunny roadway in Northern Europe. Coming through Scandinavia. We just whipped past Denmark, said hi to everybody in Motosumo HQ. And now, onto these icy roadways before we hit the Arctic Circle. 70 RPM out of the saddle. You should be at quite a high resistance right now. Level 3 at a minimum. As a percentage, if 100% means that you could never move those pedals, it's way too heavy of a resistance. Right now, I want you at the 50% mark. You're out of the saddle, so it means you have more of your body weight to push you and propel you through each pedal stroke. But pulling up with each pedal stroke as well. And now, add more resistance. Keep your cadence here, 70 RPM. Should be at about 55%. This is getting you well into a level 4. Level 4 resistance, 70 RPM. Pushing and pulling. Determined, focused, having fun. If you're dropping that pace, just like I am, pick it back up again. Beautiful. Keep it going here. Staying out of the saddle. Staying consistent. Aiming for consistency. There's an art, there's a skill, there's a talent to consistency. Takes purpose, takes determination. Beautiful, beautiful. Now keep your resistance where it is. Slow your legs. This is a heavy, heavy resistance. Change your body position. You're still out of the saddle, but you're slowing those legs. Hover your butt above the saddle. Different muscles being used right now. You've got to stabilize. You've got to keep yourself essentially levitating while pushing around the pedal stroke. And now, when you're ready, drop your butt back onto your seat. Sits bones on that widest position of the saddle. Heavy resistance right now. Heavy resistance. Push, pull. You have not touched your resistance dial at all. Now, your cadence is likely dropped, just like mine, down into the blue zone, somewhere in the 50s. This is super heavy right now. This is a solid level 4 resistance. As we start seeing these auroras, these northern lights, as we come into the Arctic Circle, keep that resistance where it is, but up your pace. Get it to at least a 60. Try to take it to a 65. Can you push even higher? Can you start building it into a 70? Again, you're at a high level 4 right now. This is a heavy, heavy boost. But I know you got it. Again, determination, perseverance, focus, skill. It's what consistency needs. The more you practice it, the better you'll be. The more natural it'll feel. What pace are you finding you're at? I'm at just above a 70 here. That's about all that I can push at this level of resistance. But I'm gonna try to take it up. Just a few more RPM. I'm at a 72 right now. I'm gonna try to take it to a 75. Can you do the same? At a few. You got this. Keep it there. Level 4 resistance. You gotta push and pull on these pedals. Every pedal stroke. You're gonna feel it in your hamstrings, your quads, and your glutes, up through your core, your breath. Try to keep it from getting jagged. Solid breaths. Keep that consistency. I know you can. Do you have 20 more seconds in you? Yes. 15. That's all I'm asking right now. Hit that target. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. That was big. That was heavy. That was epic. Okay, resistance down. Pedal strokes starting to speed up. Give yourself a little treat here. Take your resistance to a level 2 for right now. Breath. Find your handlebars. Come back in. Get yourself above 100 RPM. Can you touch a red zone? You're at level 2 resistance right now. Give yourself a smile. We're about to go into our first race of this class. 1 minute going on the clock. Races here in Motosumo, of course, are cadence-based. So, keep that level 2 resistance. That's our unifier across the group. And 60 seconds on the clock. Go! Beauty. Let the aurora guide you. Hit that red zone if you can. 45 seconds left in this race. Guimares, awesome to have you. Push those pedals. We're in the middle of a race right now. 30 seconds left. I know you got this. You're just starting out, but it's great. Give yourself a level 1 resistance because you just came in. Start pedaling. Guimares, awesome to have you. Mateus, yes. Catching us in the middle of race number 1 here. 10 more seconds, but don't you worry. We've got another race coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's that finish line. Mateus, Guimares, you're starting off. So, get those pedals moving. Low resistance right now. Oh, breathe in. Yes, breathe in these auroras of the Arctic Circle. We're crossing over the North Pole right now, coming back into Arctic Canada. All right. We're gonna do a minute more. 1 more minute race. I know you got this. First off, set that resistance to a level 3. Yeah. Yeah. You got this. Everybody ready? Mateus, Guimares, 3, 2, 1, go. 60-second race. Level 3 resistance. It's gonna be hot and heavy, even though we're very far north right now. Lock it in.
Caution, content's hot. You get to
Out of 100%, your resistance right now should be somewhere 40 to 50%. You got this. Yes. 30 seconds left in this race. Let the beat guide you.
Caution, content's hot. You get
20 seconds.
make all you got. Caution,
15.
content's hot. You
Ramirez,
get to give.
I know you can do it. Mateus, beautiful. Last 5. 3, 2, 1, there we go. Keep that pedaling going. Slow it down a bit. Give yourself a little bit of a break.
Caution,
Now,
hot.
resistance on.
To give.
Come out of the saddle.
Make all you got.
Nice and slow.
Caution, content's hot.
Half the speed of the beat right now.
All you got.
Add more resistance. We're making it heavy. Come through a level 2, through a level 3, and join us at level 4 right now. Heavy, heavy hill. Where 100% resistance, you cannot push your pedals in any way, shape, or form. Right now, you should be 50 to 60%. Beautiful. Elongate that upper body. And breathe. Breathe. Add even more resistance. Yeah. We're out of the saddle right now. So you have your body weight to help you with these pedal strokes. But you gotta be pushing and pulling with each pedal stroke. Our pace has dropped way down on cadence. Blue zone, even like I am, gray zone, somewhere around 50 RPM. Add more resistance. Take it heavy. 50 RPM. It's the lowest I want you at right now. Connect with your body. Feel that push. Feel that pull. Feel your breath. Feel the heat of your blood flushing through your veins, through your arteries. Try to be in tune with the oxygenation of all your muscles. Add resistance. We're going heavy, heavy, heavy. We have very low cadence right now. So resistance is above an L4, a level 4. Out of 100, you should be nearing 75 to 80% of your absolute maximum. But you're still pushing and pulling with each pedal stroke. If you can add even more, please do. Keep yourself safe. Don't put too much on your joints. Push and pull. Yes. Mateus, Guimaras, doing so well here. Can you take that resistance even higher? Starting to really max out. The highest you maybe have ever done. This is like the steepest hill you have ever climbed. You gotta push and pull just to keep those pedals going around. Can you do even one more? One more notch. Yes. Guimaras, you got this. We've got this. 15 more seconds here. You should be as high resistance as you have ever been. As close to 100% as you can manage. 3, 2, 1. Take that down. Take the resistance way down. Way down. Fernanda, beautiful time to join us. Pedal that out. Guimaras and I, and Mateus, we just maxed out our resistance. Where 100% is where we can't move those pedals anymore. We're up in the 90% zone. It was big. It was epic. Just like coming through the aurora and the northern lights right now. Charles, Fernanda, Guimaras, we're into the last 45 seconds of our ride together here today. Pedal this out. Low resistance. Drop your shoulders. Drop your elbows. Find a happy pace, a happy resistance where you feel supported by your bike in the roadway, where you can sit on your saddle and enjoy these beautiful stars of this Arctic night. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Thank you everyone for joining me here today. I'm your spin guide, Steve Klintberg-Nodge. So happy to be with you here on Motosumo.